Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be something a little bit different. So with all my pop videos and stuff like that, as in Funko Pops, not as in pop music, obviously I've been sort of just over the last, pretty much since I've been collecting, I've just been sort of almost just getting random pops, and I don't really have any structure to my collection. So I've decided that I'm going to try and condense it down to sort of just a few main categories. So I will still collect like the original Star Wars ones. So from the original 3 films, New Hope, Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. I'm not going to sort of really collect anything else from sort of any of the TV series or from the prequels or the sequels. There are a few from those I will keep, so like a Grogu, Mandalorian. Got a few from sort of Force Awakens and stuff like that. So those ones I will keep because obviously some of them got a sentimental value and stuff like that. So obviously my Marvel, which you can see there, that's my a lot of my Marvel stuff. There are a few randoms in there at the moment that I'm sort of just put there just because I'm running out of space at the moment. So my Pop Rocks, which is forever growing, and that is there even, yeah. And that's pretty much hit the ceiling. So I'm having to box them up now until I can get some shelves and stuff done. As you can probably see, my office does look a little bit tidier than it normally does. I am slowly getting there, trying to sort of make it a little bit tidy. So, it is a work in progress. So we are slowly getting on with that. A Game of Thrones, which is over there, which you can't see. So they are, they're going to be predominantly my main ones. I've obviously got Friends collection. I've got 2 of those. So I'm going to condense that down to 1. So I'm going to take the best pops I'll look at both characters and obviously decide which is the best pop out of the 2. So they're probably going to be a mix and match of sets 2 and 3, which is what I've got. I've got a few Big Bang ones as well, which I want to collect. I want to continue and obviously complete that as well. So I've got the main set, but I'd like to get them in their superhero costumes. So I will get that as well. And a few DC ones as well. So but this video is going to be, my aim is, instead of, as I say, is me randomly buying pops and then sort of like 6 months down the line go, actually, you know what, I need to flog that on. So but these are 10 pops that I would like to purchase this year, and they will fit in to like certain collections, mainly music, Marvel, Game of Thrones, stuff like that. So all stuff that I'm already collecting. So the first one is one that's been on my hit list as such pretty much from day one, and that is Supergirl from the TV series, played by Melissa Benoist. So I've been after that one for absolute age, and it is still really expensive. So I would like to get that this year, through hook or through crook. So great looking pop. Really want to get it. Quite often people will put on Facebook, oh, what's your grails? And that always is the one that I always put up, said this is what I'm after. So that's that. So the next one. So as you probably remember, a little while back, I managed to get Sid Vicious from the Sex Pistols. Again, that was I got that really, really good bargain on that one. So I was well chuffed. But I'd like to get the other 2 that fit into this collection. So the first one is Sid Vicious. Again, they're not 3-figure prices or anything like that, but they are, at the higher end of, the higher end as such, which may not be for a lot of people. It might be a drop in the ocean for the I'll go and spend 70-80 quid on a pop and not blink about it. So but to me, that is unfortunately not something I can do at the drop of a hat. So we've got Sid Vicious, and then we've got Steve Jones. So they were the only 3 Sex Pistol pops that did get released. Again, I'd really like to complete that collection. That would be an amazing one. The next one, again, Pop Rocks, and one that you might think, why do you want to get this one? And it's Psy. So everyone knows, and it's probably one of the most, you either love it or you hate it. It's a Marmite song, isn't it? Gangnam Style. So I you know, whenever I hear it, it always puts a smile on my face. So, you know, just pure cheese. And I think really that might have been the start of the whole K-pop thing. Obviously we've got BTS now, and a few other groups from Korea and all that sort of thing. So I would really like to get that one as well. The next one, again, is from my Pop Rocks, and it is the last one from my Pop Rocks collection. And it's Duff McKagan from Guns N' Roses. So I've got Slash and I've got Axl Rose. So, you know, I would like to get Duff as well, who was actually the most expensive out of the three of them. So, you know, again, there were only 3 for Guns N' Roses. I don't know why back then they were only sort of doing 3 members, 2 members of bands, when you can get, you know, Queen. Queen's probably the big one actually at the moment, especially with some new Queen pops coming out, which I will get. Obviously they're not on this list, but yeah, another great addition. And then the next one, so got a couple from my Game of Thrones collection. So the first one's Renly Baratheon. So that is another tough one to get. Quite a few fakes out there. That's the problem with the older ones. They were faked quite a lot. So it's trying to make sure that I'm not getting pulling out a faked one. So I will obviously get that. And then the next one after that is the Hound. So I'd like to get that as well. Played by Rory McCann, one of the great characters from Game of Thrones. It was just brilliant. So I'd like to get that added. On a side note, I'd quite like to get a Lena Tyrell as well. But that's not on this list. But if I get that, if that comes up at a reasonable price, I will get that as well. And then the next one is Scarlet Witch. So as you well know, I'm really trying to build up my Wanda Scarlet Witch collection. Now this is the one from Age of Ultron. So for some reason that one shot up in price around about the time WandaVision came out. The Civil War one stayed at a reasonable price and already had that anyway. But, you know, I really would like to get the one from Age of Ultron. And then I've got all of the pops from Legends of Tomorrow, except for this one, which is the Atom. So I'd like to pick that up as well at some point. And that's probably the cheapest one on this list. But for some reason, people are charging a ridiculous amount of money for it on eBay, and even some of the sort of online sites that I've seen. For some reason, they want to charge the earth for it. And it's not it's not an inexpensive pop. So, and then lastly, I have, as you well know, I've bought quite a few Dungeons and Dragons pops recently. Obviously, I'm wearing my Dungeons and Dragons t-shirt today. And I'd like to get this one added as well, which is the Mind Flayer. So, unless you play Dungeons and Dragons, you're not going to know much about this. Or, if you are playing Baldur's Gate 3, you'll know obviously more about the Mind Flayers. But there will be another video coming out regarding that very, very soon. So watch this space if you're a Baldur's Gate 3 player, because it'll be quite an interesting one. But that's it for this video. Really, really quick. All right, it's nearly 10 minutes long. And I'm trying to condense my videos as such. Trying to sort of just make them not as long. But, let me know. Have you got any of these pops? Are they ones that you would potentially like to get for your own collection? Or if you've seen them, at a reasonable price, let me know. Drop me a line. Let me know. And if I can pick them up, that would be great. So hopefully by the end of 2024, I will come back to this video and we will see how many of them I've actually picked up. So that will be interesting. It is now almost the end of February, so I've got 10 months left. So I better get a wriggle on and try and get that done. So thanks, guys, for watching. You know, much love to you all. Thank you for obviously watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. It's been a bit of a slog for me over the last couple of years, you know, with viewers and stuff like that. So, but you know, thank you for those who have stuck by me and watch my videos on a regular basis and always comment. So it's always lovely to hear from you, and I always do reply. Might not be straight away, but I do reply to your comments. So stay safe, everybody, and until next time, Bueno out.